Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. As you can see, I've got a photo of my friend Chris Dutton is on the line at the moment. The dude had some stellar results with P90X. Wanted to have him on there. It's been a while since I featured somebody on this podcast here, so why not? Chris had some rocking results. I'm hoping he'll tell you about it. Chris, welcome.
Well, thank you.
Now you
Glad
had
to be here.
yeah, I'm glad to have you on. You had some really great results. One, once you tell, how did you, where were you at before you did P90X and why you chose it, and tell your story, bud.
Sure. Well, basically, I turned 40 last year, and that's always a bit of a wake-up call for a lot of people. And my waistline just kept on getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And I finally decided just before I turned 40 that I had enough. So I used to drink 10 to 12 cans of soda a day. And I cut that out completely on September 4th and haven't had anything since then. And I was in really bad shape, so I wasn't really in good shape to start P90X right away. So that was my goal. So I started some like light cardio. I watched my nutrition for about a month, and then I upped it to like medium level cardio. And then on November 1st, I started P90X lean and started, working out hard and just basically kept on going. I was at 210 pounds when I first started this process, and at the end of the P90X lean program, I was down to 179. Since
Wow.
then, I've lost a couple more pounds, and I've also, while doing P90X, I lost 6% of my body fat, which was
Unreal.
basically what I was looking for. And also, I managed to keep my skeletal muscle mass right about the same, which was my goal as well, which is why I did the lean. But I
Okay,
didn't want to lose my muscle mass at the same time as I lost my fat.
gotcha. Now I'm gonna bring up the photo of where you're at before and after. I'll share some of those, but the big noticeable thing, the belly's gone.
Yeah, that was my it sounds very vain, but that was my main goal. There was to be able to comfortably wear a swimsuit with no t-shirt in Florida, where I live, and not mind having it hang out there.
hmm
So now it's not hanging out there because there's not much left to hang.
Well, that's got to feel pretty good. Now, how do you feel after all of that?
Well, I feel awesome, and it's just I heard somebody say the other day, and it fits it perfectly. Is that it feels too good to not feel good.
Yeah, is
So
that?
once
Go ahead.
once you get into the process and you start eating the right foods, and I started drinking the Shakeology as well, and make sure I got the nutrition I needed, and once you get all the nutrients and the good foods in you, and stop eating the bad foods, and you have a workout program like P90X to keep you on track, and of course a lot of support on the Beachbody uh, website now on the forums and your coaches and everything else. It's just once you get going, you just want to keep on going.
That's really, really, really cool. Now, and that's the case with you. You're continuing to go. You just finished 90 days. Now you're in the next round, right?
That's right. This time I'm doing the classic version because now I got rid of a lot of body fat. Still have a little bit to go, but the majority of it. Now I want to also build up some muscle mass so that I can get some, not Arnold Schwarzenegger type, but just some nice muscle definition and just get better, fitness in general.
That's just so cool. Now, in month two, like you were just finishing month two, and you decided you're going to jump into the coach network and even help your parents out a little bit. Can you just tell a little bit about that?
Sure. I mean, people were seeing my results and kept them asking me, what are you doing? What kind of workout are you doing? What are you eating? And, I was referring them to P90X and everything else. I said, this is kind of silly. Why don't I become a coach? I'm doing everything a coach does anyways. I'm talking to people about it, and I might as well get the resources to help me do that more, and hopefully also get a little extra money for myself. And I'm doing the referrals. I might as well get some credit for that. And also, after I did the Shakeology for a while, I saw how it was helping me. I got my parents into it, and they've been taking the Shakeology on a daily basis for several weeks now. And they love it. It's great.
Wonderful. Yeah. And are they noticing some benefits with them and with their own health?
Yes, and of course they're also the benefit of yourself eating healthier and working out is that the people around you tend to start doing the same. So with the Shakeology and everything else, they are getting to be better fit and eating more and more energy, and they don't have to worry about their nutrition like they did before.
Yeah, wow. And it's one of those things. You brought up a good point where not until you actually start experiencing these things, people could talk to you until they're blue in the face about the benefits and how you're going to feel and all this stuff. But you really have no idea until you actually have started and you start feeling those things yourself. And then it just makes you want more. Am I close on that?
Exactly. I mean, when you start, you see the visual changes. Like a lot of other people, I went through all the before and after pictures on the Beachbody website to try to get some motivation, trying to find people that are like me, that kind of thing. And one thing you have to realize is that the people who succeed, there's really nothing special about them other than they did it. It's not like, well, I can't do it because I'm not him. Anybody can do it. You just have to do it.
Yeah. Wow. I like that way that's simply put. Well, Chris, I so appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. I mean, rocking results. There'll be more photos, that I've sprinkled out throughout this podcast here. But did you take? You're at day 90 here, so I'm assuming that you're going to be taking photos all throughout your classic phase.
Oh yes, absolutely. I guess you'd call it day 120 and day 150 and day 180. The first month, second month, and third month of the classic. I'll definitely be taking pictures. I'm excited, especially see between day 1 and day 90 in lean. I'm really excited to see what day 180 will bring.
Yeah. Now, did you submit this story to Beachbody's $1 Million Body Game contest?
No, I wasn't finished really.
Okay. You're gonna do it. I'm gonna interrupt you right now. They've got a wild card drawing or contest part where if you got results from any of their programs, you can still go in and submit. So make sure you go in. I think it's anywhere from February through April here. Go in and submit. So great results. It's facebook.com/Beachbody, and then you go over on the left and look for their MDB game, which is $1 Million Body Game. So good luck with that, Chris. Thank you for coming on. It's been great to have you on our team for coaching, and I know we're going to be out there changing lives. And yeah, what you're able to do with your health and fitness, it's no wonder why people are going, what are you doing?
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. And hey, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.